What's up, guys? Nepenthes here, and welcome back to another episode of Draftmas. Today is episode 5. Of course, this Draftmas series is a bit different for two particular reasons. Number one, we are going head-to-head this draft series against AA9 skills. And the way that works is basically whoever gets the furthest in the draft gets a point. The most points at the end of the draft wins. The loser gives away £1,000 to their viewers via gift codes, M&S codes, Amazon codes, things like that to help you guys out for Christmas. The current standing, draft number 1, skills lost in the final, I lost in the first round, so he got a point. Draft number 2, we both won it. Draft number 3, we both lost in the final. Draft number 4, I won, and as yet his video isn't live. So it's quite close after the first 4 drafts. The other reason why it's a bit special is because every sort of third, potentially fourth draft, because I don't have a whole bunch of products on the site, I am doing a challenge within myself, within the challenge, within the challenges of the challenge with the daily challenge. And that is going to be this. So my own merch line, which is what Prestige 26 is. We are just trying to do a giveaway to give back for you guys if I lose the draft challenge. So today, if I don't win the draft, this embroidered logo product will be £5 for everything. We'll choose the code at the end of the video if I don't win the draft, but basically it's this jumper here, this sweatshirt, which is usually retails for us at £30. That will be £5 for 24 hours from 9 p.m. when the video goes live until 9 p.m. when tomorrow's video goes live, should I lose. And then in terms of the t-shirts as well, they will be this one here, the red print, the green print, the grey print, which I'm wearing right now, and the black print. All the embroidered logo content will be just £5 if I lose, of course. Now, with that being said, if you guys are enjoying the content, you want to drop a thumbs up on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Let's get our trusty tree and go for number 5, which is right here in the middle. And today's challenge is going to be most physical player each pick. You guys can't read that, but we've got to take the player each pick with the most physical, which is actually quite a good selection, I suppose, because there's a lot of really good players with really good physicals. We're going to go with the 4-2-2. Gives us, I know, like for wingers and stuff, it's quite useless, but for everything else, it's pretty good. So to start with, you know, I probably would have taken Fernando Morientes. I probably would not have taken Neymar, but Morientes is who we have to take. He's got a marksman, 4-star, 4-star, high medium work race. This is a very, very, very good card. Very close to having to take Ocampos there. This is a very good card to start things off with. Striker number 2. Oh, that's unlucky. And lucky at the same time. Because I would have probably taken Keane here. You know, my guy with the 76 physical and a brilliant card. Aljaber, 71 physical. Firmino, 78 physical. Benzema, 77. And then Memphis Depay on 79. And the beautiful thing about Memphis Depay is, number 1, he's strong links, Fernando Morientes. But number 2, he can play in the cam role as well if needs be. So we've got Morientes and Depay. And then, I mean, it's an absolute pile of trash to pick here anyway. But Rajan Angolan with a shadow. If we can get some chem on him, great. We could drop him in at CDM. Brilliant stuff. Next DM. Ooh. Not bad. I'm very, very, very fortunate that Danilo Pereira only has 86, and this is the inform Zakaria, which is who we're going to have to take. But again, a very good card. It's just whether or not we're going to be able to get chemistry on these players is going to be the issue, I suppose. Next up, well, how about that? Danilo Pereira shows up again. He's there again. We've got to pick him this time. Now we're starting to get to that territory of being in trouble. Now, I don't know. Let me just read the little thing again. Most physical player each pick. So it doesn't say that I have to start the most physical players. It just says I have to take the most physical players, which means no matter who we take, we can actually just arrange the team however we want, which is a big win. Next up, we've got Robert 1 with 72 physical. Doesn't link to anybody. That's very tough. We have got different nations across everywhere here, actually. We've got 6 different nations, and we've got 4 or 5 different leagues. That is pretty tough. The left back is going to be Banchu. I wish it wasn't. But, I mean, what else would we take there? Furpo. But, hey, Banchu is there. Right, now, centre-backs. We need some good centre-backs. But typically, high physical is low pace. Apart... Oh, look at the perfect link there. Apart from some of these informs. So, the highest physical is Zuma. I probably would have taken Tapsoba because he links to Zakaria. But Zuma's there. He's decent as well. He is decent. That's not bad. It's going to be relatively easy to link, being French and Premier League. And then the next player is going to be Klosterman. Yeah, that's fantastic. Christensen would actually be a really good player to get there, but only 81 physical. Upamecano would be an insane player to get because A, the links, and B, he's brilliant. But again, only 85 physical. Klosterman is a very good link to get. He does give us 1 soft link into Zakaria. He's got rapid pace, great defending, great physical. Goes into the team there. Next up. Oh, do you know what? Widmer is actually all right. Is he 78 physical? Yes. Widmer is actually all right because we do get a strong link to Zakaria from Widmer. So there's potential there. Obviously, we're going to be playing Zakaria at cam or anything. Then I guess goalkeeper could just be whatever we want, right? Because there's no strength. So we've either got French, German, Premier League, or German League. So we'll take Stefan, get some chem. This is a mess of a draft. Depay and Morientes, brilliant. Zakaria, Klosterman, brilliant. Zuma, very good. The rest of the players are decent if they had full chem, but terrible otherwise. So, we've got Sommer. I'm very tempted to take Sommer. Or we've got Mendy. I'm going to take Sommer because we've got a Premier League goalkeeper, and also Sommer now gives Klosterman another link. And in fact, if we swap these 2 around, we get even more chem. And then if we did that, that's probably the best at the moment. Of course, I would like to start Kurt Zuma, but that gives us really, really good chemistry situation there. Next best physical here is going to be Rafael Toloi. Not so good. A centre-back from a league that we don't really have players from. That doesn't help us in the slightest. Next best physical is going to be Cornet. Yes, please. That's quite lucky as well. I wouldn't have minded Suarez because we'd be 1 link away then from the La Liga stuff all the way down the right-hand side. But what we get with Cornet, just double checking, 85 physical. First of all, we could pop him in there. Then we can pop this guy back over there, swap these guys back around there. And now we're building in. You know, we are building in. We actually get more chemistry with Klosterman in at right back. But for the time being, we're going to keep it like that. Next up, we have got 74 physical on Arnold. 70 physical on Duda. 74 on Guri. 64 on Bailey and 74 on Zelarian. Now, obviously, we don't have any Argentinians to link him to because they're both cams. But Guri, we don't have any French league players, and he's a left mid. Arnold, he's a Bundesliga player. And if we do that, that takes up to 72 chemistry. Klosterman on 10, the right back on 10, Zakaria on 6. But that's very good for him. Now we're looking like a good team here, to be fair. Depay and Morientes, brilliant. Zakaria in at DM, very good. Otherwise, the midfield, we're going to need to make some subs. The defense, I'm very happy with. I wouldn't mind getting Kurt Zuma on a little bit of chemistry. In fact, if we started Stefan, would it? It would get him on chemistry, but overall, the chemistry wouldn't change. Next pick. That is very, very nice. David Silva, 57 chem. Roy, 63. Havertz, 66. Lamar, 63. Heung-min Son, 71. We can't start him yet. We might be able to squeeze him in as a starter if we can get like full chem. But otherwise, as a sub, Rajan Angolan DM, Zakaria DM, Son left cam. We need 1 more attacking player to be able to sub in. And we are golden. What have we got? 69, 66, 69 Chiappa. Negredo in there. Oh, actually, Negredo is very good for us. He has got the most physical. We pop him in there, pop him around there, pop those 2 over there. Doesn't really help, doesn't really matter, but either way, how about that? So, Memphis Depay, Yeah, so we now we're looking at bringing Rajan Angolan on, Heung-min Son on. We need a defensive midfielder or an attacking midfielder, basically. That would be nice. Otherwise, we've got the very high physicals here. Okay. Oh, that's tough. Hoiberg 82 would be very nice in that DM role. Michael doesn't matter. Correa 74, Ocampos 84, David Alaba 82. I would have loved to have had this card. We're going to have to take Ocampos, but it's not the end of the world. Especially if we can get Ocampos on some chemistry. If not, I don't mind starting Pereira and maybe subbing Ocampos on. But I still would like to get Zuma some chem. 79 physical for him. Angeliri. This doesn't help us at all. I mean, we could link him to Robert 1, but doesn't really help us at all. Next up, come on, someone nice. Kappa with the 88 physical. Berghuis only 70. Gaspar 76. Soria 80 positioning. Correa 74 physical. Kappa with 88 physical is a good player to have. Is it worth? Oh, I like Kappa a lot as an option. We obviously would be able to get Kappa on good chem, not full chem, but Zakaria would suffer. I might play around with the team at the end, depending on who we get in these last few picks. We get a Volland with 86 physical. That's a bit useless. Hinteregger, not very good either. And Kunku would have been nice. We can't take him. Regulon and Kramer, not interesting at all. Volland is there. We can't use Volland. We can't take Volland. He's quite pointless. Well, isn't that just super frustrating? 94 Lionel Messi with his 68 physical. Salic with 80. Vlahovic with 81. A very good player in real life. McTominay with 84. But I tell you what McTominay does do. He does get Zuma on 7 chem. And I value that quite nicely. In terms of this team and its subs, we've got one pick to go before we decide how we're going to line up and what we're going to change. We get ourselves Arnautovic. Oh, what I wouldn't have given for a Vinicius Jr. Politano 55, Stindl 75, Vinicius Jr. 70, Firpo 76, Arnautovic 82 physical. The Syria just doesn't work for us this time around. So, the back line I'm generally content with. The right back is a bit tragic. Kappa would be nice. Right, we've got 84 chemistry as it is right now. I have a feeling I can get it to more than 84 chemistry. We swap those around. And then put in this guy here. No, I can't get it more than 84 chemistry. That takes us to 83 chemistry, but Son is only on 2. I would need the extra. I mean, let's see. Let's take the manager. If we get him on 3 chemistry and it's base stats, if we get a Premier League manager here, we don't get a Premier League manager. We get a Spanish, Denmark manager, Portuguese manager. Yeah, we're gonna have to take the Spanish manager anyway. I think Son here is going to get a massive downgrade in stats, which obviously isn't very helpful at all. Yeah, -7s, absolutely useless. So we'll pop Ocampos back in. We'll swap these guys back around. Oh no, Ocampos wasn't in, was he? Pop Zakaria back in there, and then the Swiss right back in instead of Kappa. So 84 chemistry. I mean, everyone's going to be getting good stat boost, right? Goalkeeper, a good boost. The right back, a boost. Boost. No boost, but no negatives. That's why I'm gutted about Son. He's one chem point away from the stats to bring him, start him. A boost for Zakaria, boost for Depay, boost for Negredo, boost for Morientes. The way we are going to line up, we're going to sub on Heung-min Son quite early on for Negredo. We'll have Son and Morientes up front, Depay in at cam. We are going to be putting Zakaria down at DM with probably McTominay and sub Arnold off. And then we're going to have to bring Ocampos on to that right cam spot. And then we are going to sub off Widmer for Kappa And that's going to be our team. And that is our draft. Let's get into the action. All right, guys. The first opponent has got a 4-2-2 as well. Relatively low chemistry as well. Some pretty bad players as well. We might have a chance in this game. So happy days. We're going to make our subs very early on. Let's get into the action and see how it goes. All right, here we go. Heung-min Son on the field. Oh, straight away. Morientes is through. Morientes. No, what is that to Depay, man? That was for Son. Here is Depay. Here is Depay. Here is Fernando Morientes. And it's 1-0. This guy is bought on Vinicius Jr. Yeah, Son's in. This time. No missing. No missing. Oh, he's missed it. What a save that is from Sommer. Oh, dear. What a save. Yeah. Oh, that's locked onto the goddamn left back, man. Are you kidding me?
Giving the ball away. Morientes.
Go on then. Morientes, let's go. That guy just kept backing away from me. Come on. Oh, almost.
Couldn't hang on to the ball.
Nice, Memphis.
Well, the attacking options appear plentiful.
Nice, Son. Nice, Son. What a save. What a save. Oh, my days, what a save. Nice, Morientes. Nice. Can't miss that. Let's go. Oh, that's beautiful from Son. Oh. Oh, my days. What jammy goal. What jammy goal. Very cheesy. Yeah, I think this guy's done. He doesn't want to play anymore. We're through to the second round. Very nice indeed. That game was real heavy, by the way, guys. I know I won 4-1 in the end. Some of the passing and maneuvering in that game were crazy. Son and Morientes with 2 goals each and 1 assist each. Memphis Depay with an assist. I'll see you guys in the second round. Alrighty then, let's get into the second round. Okay, this is going to be a way tougher game. Messi, Yilmaz in form, Neymar, Renato Sanchez, SS card. That is just a much better team. Let's see how it goes. How's Son not getting that pass off there? Okay, this guy has figured out a glitch, guys. That is the first chip shot he tried. Sommer struggled so hard to get the ball. Like, so hard. It was the weakest chip shot you've ever seen in your life, and Sommer struggled so hard. He's then just got Neymar there again, and guess what? The weakest chip shot in the history of the world, man, and it just floats into the top corner, which means that this guy's figured out a very easy scoring method, I guess, with chip shots. Crap, that doesn't help. If he does it here again, then yeah. Oh, he's actually tried to potentially score a proper goal there. Oh. Man, the passing right now is doing my head in.
With work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow.
Well, they could finish here, Stuart.
Look, he's done it again.
Oh, it's mischievous.
You can't miss. You can't miss. 2-0 down, guys. And listen, we are up against a very good player, right? This guy feels like a good rank 2, rank 1 player. Definitely, like, you know, 1800 plus skill rating in the elite division kind of player. But that shot is just impossible to stop. I don't understand.
Well, Derek, this has been a really good performance, as you can see. They've created numerous chances. They're winning the game comfortably, and they could go on and score more.
Yeah, it's broken. It's broken. How dumb is that? How absolutely very stupidly dumb. That's Zakaria, guys. What is that for a pass? Thank you.
And this situation could be dangerous.
It's a joke. It's literally a joke. It's literally a joke. This is going to need to be patched.
That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack.
Let's go.
They might be onto something.
This guy's got no stam.
Stay calm.
All right, let's go 3-2. This guy's got no stamina. We're going to have to go all out attack for the rest of this.
That should get
This guy's got no stamina on his defense. We should be able to absolutely obliterate him here.
action and the push is on.
Find a composed finish in the dying
There we go. Zakaria on Firpo again.
in this game, but time is running out.
Son.
Son.
Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
This for drama. Morientes.
Morientes. Oh, why has he not dinked that one? Why has he like drilled that one, man?
Really good high press.
There's Son.
Lovely attempt.
I got to stop that. Only do it when it's relevant, man. I've just gifted this guy a chance to stay in the game, man.
Savic. Here's Atal.
90th minute.
Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah.
Neymar.
90th minute, guys. So sad.
Decisive.
So sad.
And just look at their supporters.
So sad.
That is going to be that.
We should have won that game there as well. I don't know why I tried that chip shot in the box. That's a devastating way to lose in the 90th minute. That chip shot is just so dumb though, guys. That chip shot is so dumb. Let me just show you these stats here. I mean, an even game, right? Look at the goals. He scored 3 goals from those ridiculously broken chip shots. He attempted 8 chip shots. The only one shot that he had that was a normal shot was the goal that he scored from, which was a volley. Oh, look at this. We're in no danger here. That's dumb. Then Edwards. Keeper's on his line. Look at where he is in the box. Just floats in. Then I tried it. I thought, yeah, I got through here. This is Zakaria, guys, man. Zakaria. Dumb. Then he scored another one with Renato Sanchez. I don't know how he ends up getting the ball here. That's just so poor. Left foot from Renato. Perfect shooting. We then pulled it back to 3-2. This was just a power shot. I think he moved his keeper to try and anticipate the chip. So I just powered it. We then equalised with Son. In the 82nd minute here, he balls his keeper out again. And the finesse shot goes in. And then unfortunately in the 90th minute, man. Look at the time. That is such a sad way to score. That is a sad way to concede, should I say. He is... I mean, he looks offside, to be honest. Where is there another defender there? Wow, he is just... I mean, he does look offside, to be fair. Maybe in line. That's such a disappointing way to concede, man. 90th minute, 1 counter-attack, and he ends up hitting it. Oh, that's tough, guys. Hey, we gave it our best shot. I realised I don't have the Christmas hat on right now as well. I had to take it off. It was itching my head. We lost in the second round. That's sad times out here, man. Silver Players Pack, Gold Pack, Premium Gold Pack. Let's hope the AA9 skills only lost or lost in the first or second round as well. Otherwise, that'll be another point to him for today. So our Silver Player Pack is here. Do we get a Premier League Silver? No, we get some French League Silvers in there, though. That's really nice. They're selling for about like 1,500 coins right now, depending on the team, which is quite nice. We get a Gold Pack and a Premium Gold Pack. Let's see what we get here. Nothing out of this one. Just some consumables and whatnot. Let me swap these around just in case I've got these tradable. There we go. There we go. And we'll list this guy up. And we'll list these contracts up. I don't think healing sells like literally ever. There's just not nearly enough injuries in the game. And so to end off today, guys, which means from 9 p.m, this right here, the embroidered logo will be £5 for the jumpers and t-shirts for 24 hours. Let's use code CHIP, CHIP, code CHIP for these being £5, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.